Hello and welcome in Hungary, welcome in Győr for the day 4 of the 2025 Sitting Volleyball European Championships. We had 3 amazing first days with the group stage, and today it's nothing more than a very important day for all the teams engaged, because it's quarterfinal day for the team qualified in this final 8, both in the men's and in the women's tournament. We also have the classification game. Everyone will keep on playing here in Hungary, and we will go into this first quarterfinal in the women's tournament between Ukraine and Germany. These two teams finished second and third in their group. Ukraine finished second in Group A, just behind Slovenia, after a great clash on day 2. Ukraine only lost 3-2 against Slovenia. And Germany, they had to go through 2 defeats in the Group B against the Netherlands for their opening game and against Italy, 3-0 yesterday. But we saw Germany playing pretty good, especially in the third set, a game that we followed together. In the recent history, Ukraine won most of the games against Germany, but one very important game Germany won. This was in China for the Paralympic qualifying event. So let's see what this game has in store for us. You just discover Ukrainian roster. Best scorer, best server so far in this team is Lyudmila Hoditschuk with number 6. We also saw the captain Alexandra Lichoti doing really good at the beginning of the tournament. She was a bit struggling against Slovenia and had to be replaced by the other VS2 player of this team, Antonina Zuk. Ukraine looks to be stronger, but they will have to be pretty accurate on what they do, because on the German side there are a lot of good things that we saw yesterday, especially around the best scorer, best server as well. Turza Kivik with the number 16. Corina Kafir is back. She got a bit injured yesterday at her elbow in the first set, but she's back in this warm-up. This German side was really close in the first game to win the third set against the Netherlands. They were leading 23-18, but not able to conclude that one. This could have been a big game changer in this first game against the Netherlands. But anyway, they're now here today for this quarterfinal. We're on court number 2. That's the court with the video challenge. And it's really a good addition that we have this in this 2025 European Championship of Sitting Volleyball. The purpose for all teams playing those quarterfinals today is the same. They want to get their tickets for tomorrow's semi-final, which would mean they will play on Saturday at least one medal game, either for gold, either for bronze. But all of them are hoping to lift the trophy on Saturday evening. So did Italy for 2 years in Caorle at home. And we'll see which team between Ukraine and Germany will be the strongest this morning. There is another quarterfinal underway on court number 1. It's the one between Slovenia and France. This game, you can follow it as well on the Paravolley Europe YouTube channel. You have the dedicated link. And on court number 3, we will have a third quarterfinal in the women's event. It's the one between Italy and Hungary as well. If you want to follow the action in this game, you just have to connect on the Paravolley Europe YouTube channel. Find the good link for that game. All games are broadcasted, and you have to choose which one you want to follow. Ukraine will play in blue, Germany in white. Well, when we take a look at the group stage and at the recent history between these two teams, Ukraine looks to be favorite in this one. They only had to play 3 group matches because they were in Group A with only 4 teams. Germany had to play 4. Because we had 5 teams in Group B, 9 teams competing in this 2025 European Championships in the women's event. We have 12 by the men's, but we will see this a bit later today. I'm really happy to be the entire day on court 2 today. With this first game between Ukraine and Germany, we will then have the last quarterfinal between Poland and the Netherlands in the women's event, and then we will switch to the men's quarterfinal, Poland against Serbia and Croatia against Germany. A long day of sitting volleyball action here in Hungary. As always, I mention it almost every day, but this venue here in Győr is a really cool one with 3 different courts. A lot of seats available in the stands, and fans are coming more and more to watch the action. We have some German fans there behind the court number 2. Maybe the Ukrainian men's team will come to support their countrymates. And it will be time to meet pretty soon with the teams on court, with the international referees of this quarterfinal. And if you are connected with us on the Volleyball Europe YouTube channel, just feel free to interact in the chat area. This is your area. You can cheer for your favorite team. You can also ask us the question you want. I will try my best to give you the answers if you have questions about the sitting volleyball rules, but maybe not. If you're following the action for the first 3 days already, you almost know everything. I guess you start to be some kind of expert in sitting volleyball. Teams will line up, led by the 2 captains. Alexandra Lihodit for Ukraine, Marlies Dreblov for Germany. And here we are. Traditional handshake between staff members, but also the players. They're exchanging a little gift. Is it some kind of pins or whatever? Some little flag. As always, we mentioned the 2 best servers in these teams, Horichuk for Ukraine, Kivik for Germany. There will be an important thing is how good you can serve, how good you can receive. Here are the 2 international referees, Kristina Arpas from Hungary, she's at home, and Christian Battisti from Italy, 2 very experienced referees for that quarterfinals. They will have the help of the video challenge. We saw this one pretty much used by the head coaches, but also by the referees. If they have a doubt on their decision, they can at any point just stop the game, check the video challenge to have the best decision on court. Starting 6 for Ukraine was Yaroslava Lakatosh, Anastasia Wladyshinska, Anastasia Filon, Mila Hodichuk, Antonina Zuk, which means that Alexandra Lihodit will be on the bench, and Lyudmila Sheremet, no libero for Ukraine. For Team Germany, Daniela Czerka, Ronia Schmoldas, Sonia Scholten, Lena Talabudzinov, the setter, Korina Kafia, and Tursa Kivik. Well, on both sides, they decided to put their strongest starting 6, which is not a huge surprise. We are in the quarterfinal today. It's pretty easy. You basically win, or you fly back home tonight, even if there will be some classification game. But if you want to stay in the main draw, there is no other solution than winning this game. And the team that will lift the trophy on Saturday will need to win the next 3 games they will play. Ukraine against Germany, quarterfinal in the women's tournament of this European Championship, will be on the way pretty soon. And it's not a surprise to see Turza Kivik to be the first one to serve for Germany. She is the best server. She will try directly to put some pressure on the Ukrainian reception. First reception is difficult for Ukraine. This is the ball for Germany for first swing. Good block. Well done. Lyudmila Sheremet was there, sitting in position 4. And Ukraine also have their best server to start, Lyudmila Hordichuk. High reception, which allows the setter to move under the ball. Sheremet in trouble. This ball contact from Antonina Zuk is not the best one. Sonia Scholten. High reception. The direction was not good. Hordichuk was the target. Or at least she was aiming between Hordichuk and Lakatosh. Lakatosh is this time the target. First swing for Antonina Zuk. This is good swing. Well, Germany will have to avoid to serve on Anastasia Wladyshinska. She's the best receiver in that team. Anastasia Filam with her serve 2-0. Blocked by Kafir. But the net moved. I guess she touched the net, did she? Apparently, she was celebrating to fake a bit that she did not touch the net, but she did. And this point is for Ukraine. Filam over the block this time. This will be a free ball for Ukraine, not even, because Sonia Scholten is not able to send this ball back on the Ukrainian side of the net. Well, the mismatch there on this blocking contest won by Zuk. 5-2 Ukraine. Another good serve for Filam directly on the setter to avoid her to take the set then. Lakatosh. Good set, Sheremet for Zuk one more time. And already a 4-point lead for Ukraine. Zuk is having a strong start in that quarterfinal. Oh, lucky reception. This ball is alive. How crazy is that? In conclusion for Zuk, but what a lucky reception situation for Germany. No one was really aware of what was going on. And with this 7 points to lead, 7 points to lead for Ukraine, Germany is forced to take a first time out. Well, they have to find a solution to block Antonina Zuk, but she's like spiking super high. It's not easy for the blockers to get in front of her. But to avoid this, they have to put more pressure when attacking. We're back, still with Anastasia Filam. Sheremet pushing it deep, but Germany. Oh, is this a point for Germany? Yes, because there is a net touch for Ukraine. We saw the ball just flying completely out of bounds. That was a good swing by Antonina Zuk. Well, if they don't find a solution to stop her, either to block her, to dig this one, this will be very difficult for Germany because she's just so high. Once again, good block. And Germany not able to find a solution at the very beginning of this first set. Great block, Ukraine one more time. Władyszyńska. She is not the highest blocker. She was just so good positioned. Ace Ukraine for Lyudmila Sheremet. Her first ace of the game. Another good serve. Oh, and then the set is just too wide. Daniela Cierpka took the set instead of Ronja Schmelders. And second time I called already for Germany. They have a disaster start in this quarterfinal, 12-3 for Ukraine. Well, not easy for the moment to find solution. Ukraine is just serving better, and they're just scoring almost on each swing. Zuk already had 4 points. And Lakatos is the only Ukrainian player who did not score. The danger is almost everywhere on court for the moment. Germany only scored 2 points. Like points they make. 1 Ukrainian mistake, only 3 since the beginning of the game. Another difficult reception. Good block, Zuk. The ball is living. From the back row, how did Zuk dig? She takes a dig one more time. And this one is out for Kafir. So difficult for Germany to find the solution in this game. This reception is good, but the set is not. And Ukraine finds the solution, even if the first contact was not perfect. Zuk again. No one in front of her. Of course, if you don't put any blocker in front of that girl, it will make things a lot more difficult for the defense. This is another 3-point for Ukraine. And substitution to come for Germany. They don't have any more timeout. So they will put Marlis Drebov in for Lena Talabudzinov. Sheremet still the one to serve. This time, good set. Good swing. Yodifin Seifert. Oh, what a great serve by the German number 17. Very interesting. The gap is already huge. A 10-point deficit still for Germany. But this is some kind of interesting serve. Lifting call against Ukraine. And against Anastasia Władyszyńska. She wanted so bad to touch the ball at the block, but she lost contact with the ground. That's another point for Zhuk. (16 to 6). Hey, Antonina Zhuk. She is doing the show in this first set. That's already her 6th point of the game. Seifert with the swing from the back row. Monster block, Kivik. Well, this is something that can start the German machine. Pancake to give the ball back to Ukraine. Zhuk again. A lifting called on the set against Władyszyńska. That's the second lifting called against her. This point has to be replayed. You just saw the 2 thumbs up from Kristina Arpas. Still a very comfortable lead for Ukraine, 17 to 8. This reception is directly on the German side. Net was moving, and it's against Germany and against Turzakiewicz. Well, Germany has to find some solution for the second set. Of course, the game will not be over after this first one. Very good serve, just a bit too long. Győr was just under the ball, not able to move from there after she touched it. And even if Lakatos gave her best to play the ball, it was just too difficult. Kivik, another great serve. Győr from the back row, great block, Scholten. Well, this is exactly what Germany needs to do, finding the solution to block Antonina Győr to stop Ukrainian spiker. She just scored too much already today. Volleyball a bit greedy on that serve. New point for Ukraine, and it's too easy for Győr when she got so good sets. She's always in perfect positions and able to make the best out of it. Seifert through the middle. Volleyball pushed this from deep to our position one. Germany is aware of this one, was just a bit too much into the net. And the spike into Hordiciu's head after the whistle. Let's see it one more time. She was just standing and going to cheer with her teammates when this ball came in her head. Well, it was not on purpose, for sure not, but if the German player heard the whistle, then she should have stopped her action. This would be some huge problem for Ukraine, because she's the best scorer so far after the group stage. Hordiciuk will stay on court, just put some ice. She's still touching her face there. Good reception for Germany. Net fault called against Ukraine. Guess it's Antonina Győr, and pretty much agreed that she touched the net. Still, an 8-point lead for Germany. For Ukraine, sorry. 8-point lead for Ukraine, and Germany was serving with Seifert and scoring an ace. Of course, it is 22 for Ukraine, 15 for Germany. You can trust the scoreboard, you see. Another ace for Seifert. That's already her third in the game. And Ukraine takes a timeout because Germany is fighting back while they're still 6 behind. Of course, Ukraine do not want to take any risk to allow Germany to come back. Remember that yesterday they had such a great fight in the third set that Italy was doubting to conclude the game in 3 sets. So they are able to play really good. And in the recent history, if you are not with us at the beginning of the game, we mentioned that Germany was able to defeat Ukraine. This was last year in China at the Paralympic qualifying tournament. Germany won 3-2, so they are able to do it. From what we saw so far, of course, Ukraine looks stronger, but they had a really good start in the set, leading something like 13-3 at some point. Good serve again. Lakatos finds the solution, but touched the net. She said no. Challenge. Or not? Well, finally, no challenge. This gives another chance to Seifert, but this one is missed. Far too long. And Ukraine is only 2 points away from this first set with Antonina Zuk serving. She already scored one ace in this set. Good serve. But Germany is able to send the ball back. Well, this was not very academic, but it's enough from Kivik because no one was covering this area. Zuk just took too much time to come back. And Ronja Schmeldas is already ready to serve. Waiting for Norman Thomas to tell her where to serve. Touched by the Ukrainian block. Zuk with the set. Horditchuk. She definitely recovered to score that soft spike just over the block. A mix between the tip and a soft spike. Just a very spinny one over the block. Very difficult to dig and cover behind. Kivik. She faked the set. She put this ball just behind the net. Well done, Germany. This is great sitting volleyball action to save a first set point. 5 more for Ukraine. And this one is the good one because the serve from the captain Molly Streplov is out. 25-19. First set for Ukraine in this quarterfinal. While Ukraine had a really strong start in this first set, and Germany could never come back. At the end of the set, they played at the same level. They were able to play really good, but not to close the gap. For the moment, the choice to put Antonina Zuk on court on the Ukrainian side instead of captain Alexander Lichotit, because these two players are VS2 and you cannot have two VS2 on court at the same time. It's a very good choice. Zuk is definitely the best scorer on court with 9 points already in this first set. For us, it's the opportunity to thank all the partners involved here. Of course, the local partners as well. Partners from Paravolley Europe, Molten for the balls, Manage Sport for the website and IT solutions, Jaflo for the playing surface, and Sportec for the sport equipment, which means the post and net, because we don't mention it, but you know, the size of the court is not the same than in volleyball, and you have to adapt, of course, the size of the net and the size of the post make absolutely sense because the net is a lot lower than in volleyball. Let's see what Germany will do for this second set. Apparently they will start their veteran player Malis Treblov, the captain, 63 years old, is on court. And they leave Lena Talabudinov on the bench. Well, she was struggling at the very beginning of the game, not only because she was not setting good, but also because the reception of Germany was struggling. And Ukraine carries on with Zuk. No need and no reason to change. And Lyudmila Horditschuk is the first one to serve. Well, no one covers position one, or not really. I mean, I don't know where she will be targeting, but between Seifert and Tsirtka, there is an option there. Horditschuk. Seifert is the target. Filan faking the set and just getting with the second hand. Well done, Ukraine scored the first point of this second set. Another strong one by Horditschuk, and that's an ace for the Ukrainian number 6, only her first ace today. Seifert a bit struggling, but Germany can finally spike. It's into the block. Kivik blocked by Antonina Zuk. Great block. She was just so good positioned. She changed the target and difficult again for the German reception. Free ball, Ukraine. Filan with another fake set. But for the moment, everything just goes too quick for Germany. Ukraine playing at an incredible level. What a strong swing by Zuk again. And it's already a 5-0 lead. The same scenario as in the first set. Ukraine has an early lead and Germany is forced to take a first time out super early in this game. Well, we have to mention Horditschuk is able to serve not only really good, but also to change the target. So each time the German reception is adapting, she's changing her target to completely kill the receiving system of Germany. Well, no reason for Ukraine to change anything. They are just putting so much pressure in the serve reception contest. Lifting called against Germany. Things are not improving for the moment for die Mannschaft. They will need to find something in reception. No one takes it. It's called out. And Ukraine will take the first video challenge of the game. Well, you can imagine that the question is super easy, in or out. And you will have the result of this challenge on your screen in a few seconds. Here we are, video challenge for Ukraine. And that serve called out by the referees. This ball is just out for a couple of centimeters. It is close, but it is the first point for Germany in this. Second set. We got the result a bit earlier than the players. That's the reason why they needed some time to react, because they also have it on the big screen. But it came just a bit, with a bit of delay. Kivik with the serve. It's a good one. Because Filan had to catch the ball. She was not only blocking, she added an extra hand under the ball. Reception directly on the German side. Ball is touched by the block. And behind this, Władyszyńska is not able to dig. Well, Germany can do this, especially on Kivik's serve. Great serve again. Győr blocked. The non-forced call against Germany. I didn't see if it was net fault or lifting, but the point is for Ukraine. Filan with the serve. Ball a bit to the outside. Germany is able to put it back in play. Good dig, Seifert. Oof, what a swing by Antonina Zuk. So this is a net fault call now against Marli Streblov. And discussing very quick with Norman Thomas, he was asking if she touched the net. She said, oh, I'm not quite sure. But this now will be a video challenge for Germany to check if there is any net fault from the German captain. Here is the answer. Yes, she touched it with her left forearm, definitely. It's now an 8-3 lead for Ukraine in this second set. Ukraine already took the first set. If you're just joining the action, good block, Scholten. And they will need more of this type of action, more blocks on the serve, maybe to make it a bit easier for reception. Antonina Zuk, it's just too easy when she is like in such a perfect position with the high ball. Just so much time to get well positioned under it. It's her 15th point of the game. Block out Seifert. She's the best player so far for Germany with 7 points now. Another good block for Germany and for Ronja Schmölders. Antonina Zuk in position 2. I guess she could spike that one over the block. She had Seifert in front of her, so this is such an impressive attacking height. An ace for Ukrainian number 7. Great serve on the 9. Treblov not able to receive it. Not a great serve. Germany is struggling. Reception from Scholten was not perfect, and then Schmölders had to double the set because she was moving a lot to get the second contact. Twelve to 6 for Ukraine. Zuk again, a strong serve, but this time reception is perfect. She's there to dig as well. Deep towards position 5. Seifert. And great swing. This time by Daniela Cierpka. Her first point of the game. It's basically one of the first spikes she had. And all the German players have this Schwarz-Rot goal in the hair. Nice to see. Oh, this one was close and it's in. Called in. No reaction from Jaroslav Maloivan, Ukrainian head coach, on that decision. Great serve. Well, there's another time with a good serve. Zuk completely falling behind her. The set from Lakatos was definitely not a good set. And they will just request some bit of mopping action before Schmölders can head the next point underway. This set is not a good one from Władyszyńska. She had a lot of unforced today. Lifting, now a double. I guess she also had the net fall whistled against her. And Germany is slightly back in contention, only led by 2, 12 to 10. Timeout Ukraine. And looking at the individual statistics, it's so crazy to see that Antonina Zuk already has 17 points today. We're just in the middle of set number 2. And the second best scorer on court is Josephine Seifert with 7 points. Oh, Zuk even have 18 now. It just got corrected, updated on the system. Can you believe this? If you're just joining the action, I'm glad to welcome you on this live stream on the YouTube channel of Para Volley Europe. It's quarterfinal day here in Győr for the European Championships, and we are living this quarterfinal between Ukraine and Germany. Ukraine is in front. There's another point for Antonina Zuk. She will reach 20 pretty soon. This was number 19. Schmölders not able to dig it properly, or not able to control her dig. Is it in? Not at all. Kivik is looking for a difficult angle on the line. Net fault against Germany. Oh, it's the catch call. Maybe a catch. Anyway, it's a free point for Ukraine, 15-10. Seifert pushes it deep towards position 5. That's clever. Strong serve by Seifert, just out. And we saw Norman Thomas showing how much this ball was out. 20 centimeters, that's nothing when you see how much power there is in this serve. Point Germany. Catch whistled against Ukraine. A 4-point lead for the girls in blue from Ukraine. When Carly, they finished third on the podium, they want to improve. A miracle dig by Germany, and this one is out. The net is not helping Horditschuk at all. Set for Sheremet. Good dig. Sheremet once again, and Phelan well positioned in position 3 to conclude it through the middle. She was just sitting exactly at the right place at the right moment. (17 for Ukraine, 13 for Germany. There will be some video challenge. Can be on a, well, the only thing I can say, it could be a net touch. What else could they challenge? Yeah, it's about the net touch. No net touch. Net was moving, you can see it, but from the lower part of it. And in sitting volleyball, we are only judging the upper part because, of course, with the movement and of the legs under, you cannot judge the entire part of the net. Otherwise, player cannot sit anymore at the net. Timeout Germany, because the gap increased again for Ukraine, 18-13. And we know the first team qualified for the semi-final in this women's tournament, because the game is just over on court number 1. Slovenia is through after a 3-0 victory against France. We have on court number 3 the game between Italy and Hungary. Hungary playing at home in front of the home crowd. The women successfully qualified for the quarterfinals. Well, they were in the group with only 4 teams, so this was not a big deal. The men's team could not qualify. They will play for the classification games. and Italy has a comfortable lead. I will not spoil you if you want to watch the game in replay later, but things are going well for the title holder from Italy. And after this timeout, the point for Germany. And this would be a good moment for Turzakivik to start a serving streak. She knows how to do it. Good serve. The reception of Ukraine is really good. Antonina Zhuk scores that point for Ukraine. Well, here is number 20 for her. So she is currently with more than 10 points average per set, because this second set is not over and she's just sitting in the front row now. This is another 3-point for Ukraine. Germany doing mistake on their own and giving points. Well, quite a lucky point for Josephine Seifert. But of course Germany will take it on that dig, and it landed just between Władyszyńska and Filon. 20 for Ukraine, 15 for Germany. Well, Germany for sure has to take some risk behind the serve line. That's something that they need if they want to make Ukraine struggle in reception. Ace Ukraine for Sheremet. He's smiling. One in set. Well, either Seifert was a bit late or the set was a bit too low. But anyway, she was not able to put it over the net. Ukraine is only 2 points away from winning this second set. Ronja Schmeldes tried something very difficult. She was literally completely not seeing the court, and she tried to fully rotate on that swing. Very difficult to do. Set point Ukraine. Seifert blocked. Another chance for her. She finds it. The upper part of the hands of Antonina Zhuk. First block is really good. Oh no, the second one, she played the block out on Władyszyńska, the smallest of the two blockers. Marlies Dreblov with the serve. Odichuk blocked out Ukraine. And here it is. Ukraine now leads 2 sets to 2. 2 sets to 0 in this game. 25-16 in this second one. Well, it was not quite the same scenario because they couldn't take such a huge lead, but they were always living with like 4 to 5 points, 6 points. And when Germany came back, Ukraine just took time out and they were then able to conclude it. 2 sets to 0 for them. Well, a good part of the job is done. But if you know about volleyball, sitting volleyball, whatever volleyball we're talking about, until the very last point is scored, everything is possible. We'll be back in less than 3 minutes for the third set between Ukraine and Germany. We're back for the third set between Ukraine and Germany. If Germany wants to stay in this European Championship, they have to win this one to start with. They finished fourth in Kaoli in 2023. If they lose now, they will not be able to improve. This would be quite disappointing for Germany. Well, the huge surprise was their loss in their opening game against the Netherlands, 3-0. In a crazy scenario, they were leading 23-18 in the third one, and they were not able to conclude, not able to score a single point from there. Netherlands conclude the game 25-23, and the challenge already for Ukraine on the second point of this third set. Germany, of course you hear the German fans pushing. Is it in or out? This ball is in, touched the line, and the point is for Ukraine. The decision is reversed, and of course Yaroslav Maloivan keeps his two challenges. Horditchuk with the serve. Reception is a bit struggling, but this ball will come back on the Ukrainian side. Antonina Zhuk, and the goalkeeper catch the ball. Well, in soccer that's pretty good for Daniela Cierpka. In volleyball, and luckily this is the end of the point. But she did pretty good. I hope if Oliver Kahn is watching the action, he appreciates it. Horditchuk on the back row, she couldn't full send it. Good dig, Władyszyńska. Zhuk into the block. This is a block out. Reception is still struggling, but they will be able to spike from the back row. This is a point for Ronja Schmeldas. We are with Turza Kivik. This ball is on the German side. Great block by Ukraine. And they have the best start again in this third set with the help of the video challenge on the second point. But they are already leading 4-1. Well, not the best serves of Filan's career. And we still have no player besides Zhuk to have 10 points on court. No double-digit statistics. The closest is Seifert with 9 points, but Zhuk is quite playing alone today. And she scored here, the number 23. Shermet. For the next serve. It's a good one, more than a good one. That's a winning serve for her. her second ace of the game. Aiming towards the same target in position 1. And she finds this magic area. Look at this one, just in the corner there. Well, of course, Sonja Scholten misjudged this one, but such a great serve. And again, Hordichuk tried to dive to get this dig. Well, this is the tolerance we give to the players in terms of lifting. When it's on the first contact on a dig, Lakatosh, she saw some space on the line between Circa and the antenna. And then Dreblo was too much to the inside of the court to dig on the line. Hordichuk strong in the German block. She scored this block out. And the lead is increased now. 6 points difference between Ukraine and Germany in this third one. Is it in? Yes, it is. Ace for Ukraine. And Germany will call challenge. No hesitation for Norman Thomas. Christian Battisti will go to check this on the screen. We will have the result as well on our screen. And of course at home you will see it. Well, the question is pretty easy, in or out. Well, Thomas was quite sure this ball is out. And it is. This point is for Germany. Antonina Juk will have to wait to score her 24th point of the game. How comes this ball is still alive? Lakatosh blocked. Hordichuk on the line. Germany is just so annoyed now with Schmölders having this annoyed movement pulling on the net. This will be, might be, a yellow card for her. Well, Germany is just so frustrated in this quarterfinals. I guess it's one of the first cards we saw. We've already had one in day one for the Turkish coach of the men's team, but otherwise everything is just in such a good atmosphere and such in a fair play mood between the players, which we love to see. It's the spirit of sitting volleyball. Of course we are competing to lift the trophy, but still a bit greedy, Dreblo on that one. She was not in optimal position there on the back row. She tried a bit to overpower that swing. Scholten, well done. Came just too fast on Antonina Juk. Not quite perfectly positioned regarding the block. Zerka. This ball is touched by Sheremet, and this prevents Anastasia Wladyszyńska from receiving it. Germany is only 4 behind. Teremet, this ball is in, no doubt. Not even on the line. Good point again for Germany and Scholten. Well, at some point Germany will need a streak, and this girl is definitely able to do so. Not if there is such a strong block in front of her. Antonina Zuk for another point. Well, that's the difficult thing when you're serving in sitting volleyball, with the opponent being allowed to block it. You have to both to avoid the blockers, but also to put the reception in trouble. Another point for Antonina Zuk. And are we slightly going to a timeout for Germany? Hordicuk serving so good. No, it was not Hordicuk serving. The point is for Ukraine. Filon was serving. It was the 7 points lead, 15-8. The timeout is called by Germany. No, Hordicuk, she was serving in the previous rotation. Well, she only had one ace today. I mean, the biggest part of the job is done by Zuk. I mean, the most points are scored by Zuk, but of course, quality of the reception is really high, quality of the set is really high as well. 25 points already for Antonina Zuk. It's hard to believe that in such a quarterfinal, one player is able to score so much, especially because she was not in the starting six in the very first game of the tournament. She came from the bench to substitute Lihotit in the second game against Slovenia. And then she kept her position in the starting six. Good swing on the line, Seifert. Oh, Filon was exactly at the good position. But it just came so fast. Ace Germany. Sonja Scholten. Another good serve. That's a great opportunity for Germany, but they're not able to swing. Zuk blocked. And this is a point for Germany, an important one. I guess it's Schmölders in front of Antonina Zuk. Germany coming back, slightly coming back, still a 4-point deficit. Jaroslav Malojvon does not want to take a single kind of risk, and he calls a timeout. $15 for Ukraine, 11 for Germany. 2-0 for the Ukrainian side in this quarterfinal of the women's event. Well, We just have the second team qualified for the semi-final in this women's tournament. And no surprise, Italy defeated Hungary, and it's true. Why is it interesting? Just because Italy will be facing the winning team of this quarterfinal. It will be either Italy against Ukraine, which is likely when you look at the scoreboard right now, or Italy against Germany. If Germany is able to completely change this game, maybe like that, with Schmölders scoring again through the middle. Ball for Zhuk. Good block. Marlies Dreblov. And Germany is in contention, only one behind. Can they score another break point? Lakatos for the reception. Zhuk with a good swing. And the net fall against Germany in the meantime. Anyway, this ball was in. Sheremet. Reception is good. Cherka for the set. And Dreblov finds the solution in front of two blockers. She was super far away from the net, but still. Lakatos mishit. She was just so much falling behind her. So difficult to control the ball in this situation. Hordichuk scoring from the back row. Well done, Ukraine. Well, they only have a 1-point lead. It's now that they have to conclude it. If they don't want to go into a fourth set. Well, this ball will come back. Free ball, Ukraine. Filon for Lakatos, block out. It's so difficult for Germany. They are fighting so good. They came back. And now again, Ukraine is putting pressure. Oh, great serve by Antonina Zhuk. A bit of flag because the German block touched the ball. And it will be a timeout for Germany. Because Ukraine is on a 3-0 streak now and has a lead 19-16 in this third set. Well, by the way, Josephine Seifert now has 10 as well, double digit for her. Antonina Zhuk has 27 and she's still the girl in charge of the serve. Dutch team is already in the venue here. They will be the next on this court number 2 for the last quarterfinal of this women's tournament. They will be facing Poland just after that game. And on court number 1 and 3 we will have some classification games. In the men's event, France against Latvia on court number 1 and Italy against Hungary on court number 3. Well, another point for Antonina Zhuk just after this timeout. Germany needs a reception now if they want to stay alive in these European Championships. Difficult reception again. Hoditschuk finds the space there where no one is covering. She just faked the spike to go into a pushed ball towards position 4 on the German side. Another great serve. Lakatos blocked, Hoditschuk got the cover. Same area, same outcome. The point is for Ukraine, 22-16. And Hoditschuk, she just has plenty of time to have a look what's going on the other side of the net and to make the decision. Another ace for Antonina Zhuk. Can she reach 30? She now has 29 points. 23-16. Another good serve, another ace. And here is number 30 to give Ukraine a first match point in this quarterfinal. And an ace to conclude it. 31 points for Antonina Zhuk. 3-0 for Ukraine. They are through in the semi-finals and they will be facing Italy tomorrow for a place in the final. What a great game for Ukraine. They played really good. No need to make a single substitution, while Germany tried to fight as much as they could. But each time at the beginning of the set, they were down by a couple of points and they could never ever fight back. They found some equalizer in this last set, 16-all, but then Ukraine was just stronger today and they fully deserve this place in the semi-final. While we already know Italy against Ukraine is one of the semi-final tomorrow, Slovenia is also through with their victory 3-0 against France. We are missing one team in the quarterfinal. It's the next game we will follow. We will be back live at 2:05 for the game between Poland and the Netherlands. See you soon.